Hey, look, I am not late. You're just a little early. And one of these days, driving down the road as I do, I'm coming from another place, right? One of these days, I'm going to run into something. I just know it. I got to learn to figure. I got to budget this time differently. My apologies again. Fam. Oh, by the way, fam, the 49ers locker room has been restored to its original beauty from what them smelly, stinking, impolite, and by the way, the Hawks weren't even the home team. Why they were given the 49ers locker room, they probably asked for that. They even wore their home uniforms. So the Hawks were totally out of line. And then they went in and won. So the Hawks said, to anybody who doesn't like it, bleep you. But he was talking to Rudy and the Rams. That linebacker that came out and made that speech, made a long speech at the end. If you don't like it, bleep you. And, Rudy, that was for you. Yeah, you and Puka laughing about his quarterback. I have to admit, I enjoyed that part. Rams, you need to, you know what the Shams need to do? Crawl up under a rock, lift it up first, get under it, and just let it go. You lost. You were the last thing standing in front of the Hawks. You were the guys that were supposed to be going to the Super Bowl, running around telling everybody, yeah, we pretty much got this thing wrapped up. And your sorry asses would have too. Yeah, you probably would have beaten the Patriots, but you messed up. So stop looking around giving people crap. You suck. And you've been sucking for years. And Rudy's still running around talking about, well, if it wasn't for the adjustment of the cap, you guys wouldn't have won as many Super Bowls as you did. But Tony did a wonderful job yesterday. He listed all the opportunities the Rams had before the cap was applied to the NFL. The Vikings took them out. Washington took them out. They were all in position to win Super Bowls. There was no cap, Rudy. There was no damn cap. Why don't you stop with that? It's the stupidest argument in the world. Oh, and his other argument. Well, the NFC West hadn't been settled yet. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, I know. Ronbo, why do you let Rudy bother you? I don't really know. He is the most irrational, annoying, strange human being on the friggin' planet. Why can't I just ignore his... Okay, well, let's get to 49ers. Fam, it's almost time to replenish the roster. High-profile NFL talents are available. Maybe. And every year this time, the same thing happens, right? But 49ers free agency 2026, names are aplenty. Maxx Crosby misses Bay Area, but you know what? 15 minutes ago, just 15 minutes ago, I ran across the wire. Oh, no, I'll share that with you in a minute. You probably already know about it, right? Anyway, there are some intriguing free agent prospects that have most likely more than half a chance of being re-signed by their current clubs. It's just the way it is. You take, for instance, Eddie Pinheiro. Eddie, you ain't going nowhere, man. Oh, hell no. We'll franchise tag your butt. Don't think about it. Eddie's going to get, it'll probably be a peaceful thing. They're going to settle with Eddie. You don't let the best kicker in the league go under any circumstances. There is no such thing as that. All right. JJ's another story. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But that half a chance, however, does remain for everybody else. The Niner faithful can expect an aggressive approach by the Niners front office to everything coming up in the offseason, starting with the upcoming NFL free agency period unofficially opening at noon. ET on March the 9th with the negotiation window at least. Get out there and talk to players. The Cowboys, who was that player that year that sometimes you should not, I hope the Niners don't do this, and everybody should have learned from that. The Cowboys had that edge rusher, I forget what his name was. He left it. He was in the Cowboys. Cowboys gave him a deal. And then it got put out in the media that, he's already signed a deal. He's going to continue to be a Cowboy. 2 days later, reneges on the contract and goes to Denver. Can you name that player? You know, I don't know. It's bad karma, fam. We should probably stop laughing at bad things that happen to the Cowboys. I don't know. Do you ever hear the Cowboys talk about disasters that take place in our house? I guess right now they're just not in any position to do so. Anyway, when players can actually be signed, it's something else. You go ahead, you can talk, but don't talk about it too loudly. Also, the Combine takes place February 23rd to March 2nd, with on-field workouts getting underway February the 26th, which is next week. The league, however, turns a blind eye and has never authorized handshake player deals that go on during the Combine period every year. Every team in the league just pretty much sends a representative or somebody to the Combine. They be talking over, making deals, getting it all underway. I imagine the league understands it would be best if, in a friendly environment, that people go ahead and have these conversations and iron these things out and get it done. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as nobody's signing any papers or anything, it's just conversation. I could do that on the phone, and you never know, unless you're going to tap my phone, although some phones should be tapped. But nobody's ever been penalized, any organization, for doing so. Maxx Crosby name will be coming up in plenty of conversations, fam. As far as I'm interested in any trade going on involving him, yes, Max will be the talk of the town. So to the phones for your thumbs up or down regarding all the potential overpriced NFL free agents about to flood the market for the Niners. And no matter what Marky Davis says, Max sounds serious about leaving Vegas in the rearview mirror. Mark, why would you keep a disgruntled player? You can get things for Max and make your team a little better. Because, by the way, you guys, you can smell Vegas, the Raider team, across the goddamn planet, man. Come on, man. Let's look at a few names. Tyreek Hill. Dolphins have moved on from Tyreek. They couldn't, it seems like they couldn't wait to release the man nearly 5 months after he blew his day out. Tyreek called him up and laid up there, rehab. I can see him in the locker room. What? You serious? I mean, I was ready to go anyway, but I'm busy. So, Tyreek is out here now. He had with surgery, repair the damage, and Agent Drew Rosenhaus stated the goal is for his client to be ready for the start of the 2026 NFL season. Drew, come on, man. Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew. Drew, you'd be better to be honest about this. Realistically, Hill's return could come several weeks into the season as he continues his recovery. We know about that situation. We had a guy like that, and he was found between Tyreek Hill and B.A. Hill's worse. Yeah. Damn, that's a competition, though. B.A. hasn't been in the league as long. Tyreek's had a longer time to make a mess. But it's very important that financial considerations ultimately drove Fins to let Tyreek go. Hill was scheduled to carry a $51.1 million cap hit in 2026. That's all. Once I read to that point, I said, okay, that's not going to happen. $29.9 million guaranteed base salary, additionally $11 million would have become guaranteed shortly after the new league year, beginning in March. Drew, don't call us. We'll call you. That ain't going to happen. Although, he is not going to be Tyreek Hill at no point in the season anyway. So that's a waste of time. We don't have time for that. The 49ers need to get the kid in the Super Bowl and get it, Niners. Stop clowning around. You've done that too long now. And Garrett Padell of CBS Sports outlined potential for. I guess we're so desperate that Padell said the 49ers ran out of bodies in 2025, a season that ended with a 41-6 divisional round loss in Seattle. San Francisco lost 270 player games to injury, the most of any playoff team, and the attrition showed in the biggest games. We're just being clowned by the media. Yeah. Oh, they need Tyreek Hill. No, we don't. No, we don't. Fam, if you think we do, I'm ready to talk about it. No. Yeah, we can shop a bit more. Because, okay, the argument's being made. Brock Purdy could still deliver elite efficiency despite missing 8 games with a turf toe injury, 58.3% of his third round third and fourth down pass attempts combined produce first downs, the highest rate in the last 35 seasons, and that's per. As a matter of fact, Padel, that's CBS Sports. We don't need Tyreek Hill. We just need an upgrade. Well, better yet, I just need some of my people back. Ricky Pierce. Oh, God, Ricky, go to some shaman or something, man. You got to figure something out. You can't be leaving the field 15 minutes after you get. He's going to be okay this year, fam. He is. I just know it. Another free agent. I'm naming these people because they're being recommended. I got a kick out of recommendations from the media. Rick Woolen. Rick Woolen made me so mad during that playoff game, the NFCCG. And then I see his name up recommended to go to the 49ers. I said, like hell, why? The secondary could be, though, one of the several positions groups the Niners target this offseason. They pretty much have to, if they're hoping to keep pace with the offensive juice of the NFC West. That's just the way it is. The Shams and the Hawks have they raised their little platform up a little taste. Hey, agreed. Keep it in person. Rest in peace, the Reverend Jesse Jackson. Good call. But as I say, they pretty much have to if they're hoping to keep pace in the NFC West. Bleacher Report analyst writer Alex Kay identified some of the top pending NFL free agents, their best team fits and projected contracts. For some reason, Kay named Niners as an ideal spot for Rick. Or should I say Reek? Who is his name? I think his name was, anyway. He's coming off a Super Bowl championship season. Okay, while he's with the Hawks. Hawks selected Woolen in the 5th round in the 2022 NFL draft, and he went straight to the Pro Bowl as a rookie after recording 6 interceptions that season. He came in raised hell. He's one of the fastest humans on the planet as far as football players go. So, yeah, he just raised hell. But since then, his performance has dipped in recent seasons. Rick's PFF coverage grade declined from a solid 75 in 2023 to 62.4 in 2025. And opposing quarterbacks posted a 93.8 passer rating when targeting him. Oh, ouch. Rick has surrendered 12 TDs over the past 2 seasons. That's too many. Pearsall, Ricky was out there schooling him. Week 1, did you know? I didn't even know that was Woolen. You know, watching, the replays are watching. Ricky's going out there, boom, whack, boom. Who's that? Cornerback. I didn't know it was Woolen. Ricky was eating his ass up. Ricky had how many yards that week, that game? Ricky was owning the Hawks secondary. I didn't know it was Woolen. Find his name flash, but wow. Ricky, what did you do in the offseason, bro? So, you know, that's why I'm such a Pearsall fan. I just wish there was something that could be done about him staying on the field. Pearsall was kicking his ass all over the field in week 1, as I mentioned, and then Jake Tongas took Rick took him to the bridge. He took him to the bridge and got a TD. That was our TD that won. Remember, Rick? I mean, but still, fam. See, he's got maturity issues. Rick was pissing the organization off to the point that his name surfaced as a potential trade candidate during this past season. Anybody offered the Hawks something, Reek would have been gone. The Hawks held off on that notion and now probably don't regret the decision after Reek helped them to a Super Bowl victory that he nearly cost the Hawks a chance to appear in the Super Bowl by drawing one of the stupidest, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties in an NFC championship game I've ever seen in my life. Reek, you made the play. Grow the bleep up. He's over there taunting him on their sideline. He's yelling all at the Rams. Ref came in and threw that flag and knocked everybody. What are you doing? 15 yards. Oh! And what does Puka do? They take advantage of it. They go in and score. Oh. Every time I relive that moment, okay, no. He could have another stupid relapse at any moment, I bet. Never mind. He can play, though, a little bit. He can't play against Ricky, but he can play. He did a good job, fam. The Super Bowl was funny. As silly and inconsistent as Rick is, and during a 3-game playoff run, Woolen recorded 8 tackles and 4 pass breakups. He was targeted 17 times, only allowed 8 completions for 168 yards. That's very good. The postseason showed he could be enough to draw plenty of interest from the teams need the cornerback. I don't know. I'll. If you feel like we could get him, okay. I just the first time he messes up and does something really stupid, I know I'm going to lose it. He's going to command a 4-year, $55 million contract. Okay. Here's what I want to talk about, though. Isaac Seumalo. Hawaiian-born Samoan. You know how I feel about Samoans, fam, and Polynesians in general. Niners are expected to address their offensive line this season. They should be. Many analysts are projecting the team to invest a premium draft pick in the unit. Have to. Trent Williams is not getting any younger. Her ESPN analyst Matt Bowen believes part of the solution could come through free agency. So Bowen, after evaluating top 50 free agents and identifying ideal fits for each player, named the Niners as a strong landing spot for the veteran guard. Isaac Seumalo, a former third-round pick who spent 7 seasons with the Eagles before signing with the Steelers in 2023. And does anybody not agree that improving the interior of the O-line is a must for Kyle Shanahan's offense? What we do stems from how well and successful we can move the run and everything else through the middle of the line of scrimmage. And if you got like weak sisters up there like Brendel, what are you going to do? You're going to get your ass kicked. I'm still impressed with the fact that CMC actually survived the whole season, having what he had in front of him, trying to knock things down so he could get down through there. The book on Seumalo can displace defenders in both zone and gap run concepts, plus keeps the pocket firm and pass pro. Brock Purdy. I got 2 Polynesians up front for you, baby. I need somebody at center, and we're good to go, man. Say about the big boy measures up 6'4", 303, brings plenty of battle-tested NFL experience, appearing in 125 games with 104 starts, including 14 starts for Pittsburgh in 2025. According to PFF, he has earned at least a 73.3 offensive grade in 4 of his last 5 seasons. In 2025, he posted 76.4 pass block rates. Not kidding. Vintage, man, that boy's getting better. Graded 67-point run blocking grade. I'm trying to understand why the Steelers got rid of him, though. Is that a cap casualty? 10 years, he's a 10-year vet, still has foot quickness to redirect defenders and the body control to wrestle back against power wrestle. Oh, come on, man. He's a Samoan, man. That's all they do. Dare you to come try to manhandle. Is that a man? I think it's got to be. I want to see a book that says how many Samoans have been manhandled by anybody. There's more. Seumalo's 97.3 pass rush win rate with the Steelers this past season ranked second among 65 qualifying guards, and his 76.9 run block win rate checked in at 4th. He's high up on the list. I'm done. This man is on my list. You know how I like. I don't even deny it. I discriminate in the trenches. If you ain't Samoan or Polynesian, you can keep on going. Because they're just built warriors for the game. They really are. So we got Dominic Pooney at the right guard. We good. Left guard. Hey, guess who primarily played left guard over the past 3 seasons? That's right. Pittsburgh for the most of his tenure in Philly. Seumalo. Get him. Even if that's just for the short term. At least the spot with the Niners offense. He'll give them time to find another younger guard if they have to do that. Give him a 3-year deal. Question is how much Niners are willing to invest in the spot. Sport Track lists Seumalo annual market value at around $99.6 million. Projecting a 3-year, $28.8 million deal for the veteran O-lineman. If there's one definite thing I do want, it's him. All right. Maxx Crosby. You know, it's a fantasy world where, Maxx Crosby, he was teasing on his Instagram, riding in his back seat, got a driver front smoke flying. I don't know what he's smoking. I ain't gonna say, it's not my business. Boy. And what was he listening to the music kept playing. What can I say? The boy got paid. Brand new crib in the Bay. We done touchdown in the Bay. Shooters like Steph and Clay. Max, what are you listening to, McNow? What are you talking about? Rumors floating around he's buying a house in the Bay. Why? What is he going to do? Because Max could be just buying a house, man. If you watch another one of his stories that was uploaded early Tuesday morning, a song, it was called Oakland Part 2 by an artist named Carrie. The lyrics talk about how he misses Oakland and wants to move back. Okay, you know what? It could be nothing. And no, but it's the offseason. Don't let nobody tell you to stop tripping. Because it could be possibly. Because you know the 49ers, they're going to take a shot at it. The only logical conclusion is that Crosby wants to move back to the Bay. That's got to be. Why would he be doing all this? And publicly. He's sending a message. There's no doubt about it. And Cincinnati's the only team in the Bay. Shut up, Rudy. He ain't coming to L.A. No, he's not. You know? That's how it should work. See, because if you're going to make an outrageous trade, this is the one you're going to make. Niners average a league low 1.2 sacks per game. Crosby had half as many sacks by himself at 10. And he didn't even play the whole season. God. Okay, Vegas needs a quarterback, fam. This is where it gets ugly. Clint Kubiak just won a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold, didn't he? Yeah, you know he'd be interested in Mac Jones. That would soften the blow from a draft capital perspective. That means even if they do draft Fernando Mendoza, which they're going to, if he can beat Mac out, hey, you know he's legit because Mac ain't nobody to play with. If Mendoza come in and take Mac out, okay. You know, you still got one of the best backups in the game. We know. We've seen him in action. Also, theoretically, Jones might mean you only need to include a second-round pick or something that equates to that as opposed to a first-rounder. Those are the pros. Tanjon, I know, I agree with you. I really do. I'm just bumping it around. Okay? There's some cons. Crosby has a lot of wear and tear and will be 29 by the start of the season. So he's got a buyer beware sign on him, don't he? Max has not played a full season during the previous 2 years. He missed 2 games last season and only played 12 games in 2024. Dude is extremely expensive as well. Last March, Raiders signed Max to a 3-year, $106.5 million contract extension to keep him under contract through 2029. So that math comes to $106.5 million extension, $334.5 million. Average annual salary, $30 million, fully guaranteed. 2027, $29 million. Guaranteed for injury becomes fully guaranteed in March 26th. I think nothing else goes wrong. I'm coming down off the high a little bit. And also, the tweet from Adam Schefter is frightening. When asked if the Eagles could be, this is Chef. When asked if the Eagles could be in the sweepstakes for Raiders pass rusher, Maxx Crosby, he's quoted saying, "I was told that the Raiders don't want to trade Maxx Crosby, and if they even contemplated it, then it would take a Micah Parsons type package." We don't have nobody resembling Micah Parsons other than Nick Bosa, and why would we do that? That puts us right back where we started, right? So no, we don't have anything like that. That's why he goes on to say, that's what I was told. Do I think they are getting two firsts and a player? No. Do I think they want to trade him? No. Do I think he'll be traded like A.J. Brown could be? That all changed by the week, and deal involving Maxx Crosby. I would think for the Raiders to make that deal would take a first-round pick at minimum. You know, this is in order to get as much as they can. Okay? Mark Davis, though, he doesn't like us. We don't like him. John came along at a time when he tried to get Khalil Mack. He wasn't aware of the history between the 49ers and the Raiders. And he shouldn't be. He's supposed to just do his job. And he did, and he got embarrassed. Mark Davis was so treacherous that he ignored a better deal from the 49ers and gave him to Chicago for less. That's the hate running deep, really deep. So, fam, give me something about Maxx, and anything, anybody else that you got in mind. All I'm doing is talking. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? And Smooth, I know you know. Smooth, get in here, brah.
What's up, bruh?
Man.
Oh, that Maxx Crosby. What's up, faithful? That Maxx Crosby, man, that's cap, bruh. I don't believe this shit happened. So I'll just a bunch of smoke, until something else change that's worth talking about. I ain't even gonna touch on that. All that video and all that, the house and the baby and all that, man, that's a bunch of bullshit, bro. That ain't nothing but a rap song they put together,
Yeah.
So
You're probably right.
That shit ain't nothing, bro. And about getting him from the Raiders, about Davis not trading with the Niners. Well, Maxx have some say so where he want to go. So, and if he don't go where he wants to go, and they stay put, they'll probably have to release him because then with the distraction, and they're gonna need the money. Some draft picks or something. I mean, not money, but some draft picks or something. Also save some money too on the books. Yeah, but where you want to go, bro? Free agency?
Yeah, because they're out there. Who's going to be the best thing to get? Because some people say, forget about Maxx Crosby, get Bradley Chubb, save a little money, and do a good job in the draft. I've seen some people say that. I mean, some circles, I don't have a problem with that either. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, right now, talking about O-line, got Taylor Linderbaum out there from the Ravens. Wide receiver. You have Alex Pierce from Indy. You have Mike Evans, Tampa Bay wide receiver. He say he don't mind staying in Tampa Bay, but he don't mind being moved, getting traded. Roman Dobbs, he's out there. Rashid Shaheed, Seattle, he's out there.
Ooh, I like
tight end, Isaiah Likely, another tight end that hit the market for the Ravens. He's out there. Who else is out there? Oh, yeah, Alontae Taylor. He's out there, defensive back for New Orleans. He's out there.
Detroit versus everybody.
Fuck you, Detroit. Get a life. Woolen out there. Rick Woolen, defensive back for Seattle. He's out there. I wouldn't mind having him 6'4", 4'3" speed, rangy. You got free safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He's out there for Philadelphia. You got pass rusher Trey Henderson for the Bengals. You got Jalen Phillips for the Steelers, pass rusher. You have John Franklin Myers, pass rusher for Denver. Denver's don't really have a cap room like that to hold him. He's good. You had a guard. Who is that? Zion Johnson. You got him from Philadelphia. Got Samalo. You got him Isaac. You got him from Pittsburgh.
That's my turn.
You have strong safety Reed Blankenship from Philadelphia Eagles. You have defensive back Greg Newsome too. From Jacksonville, you have defense back Nashawn White, Chicago. You have guard Connor McGrolin from Bills. You have guard David Edwards from the Bills. That's out there.
Wide receiver.
And you had Max.
Let me ask you.
And then Max
about Tutu Atwell.
About him.
Tutu Atwell's out there.
Tutu Atwell. Well, see, that's why I wish I was a GM. Because, see, Shanahan, he wanted his receivers to be a certain way, but they be slow as fuck. Then they be tall and slow, but he want to get the speed, the 5'10", the 5'9" receivers, the jitterbugs. Because any defensive back that's 5'11" and up can't stay with a player like that. Prime example, Tyreek Hill. You can't stay with him. He's too shifty. Once you get crossed over, it's a wrap.
Because it's too quick.
And about getting Tyreek Hill, he's damaged goods. And I heard you about Ricky. Ricky, come on, man. Ricky can put, look, faithful. The injury that Ricky have is one thing come back from ACL, MCL. But we have tendonitis that's going to follow you. It's like arthritis. He's going to be injured. He may give us 6 and 7 games. That's not good enough. That's money wasted. We can put that money elsewhere. That's why I say do not get attached to players. Players come and go. Jerry Rice got traded. Jerry Rice went to the Raiders. Jerry Rice went to Seattle. Lott went to the Raiders. Players, Hall of Famers, everybody, it's a business. Everybody trying to get better. Now, if you're older and you still got skills enough to give a team, I'm about that. But if you're old and slow and you pass your prime, move the fuck on. Let's get younger. It's a young man's game. That's why they have NFL drafts. That's why they have NBA drafts. That's how come they have hockey draft. You get the message? Stop talking about, oh, my favorite, I want him to come here. No, they're past their prime. All you looking for is a name on the back of the jersey. The skills are diminished. Straight up. Peep game. Now let's see what else I want to get back to. Yeah, for Mac Jones, if he probably go to the I say the best team for him to go to, he probably go to the Jets if he get moved.
Oh.
But you have to look at this. What we can get back from the Jets.
High picks.
You know what I'm saying? There'll be some good picks, okay?
Yes.
Then we can use those earlier picks and move back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And get more picks. Or if not the Jets, because that's the last team I heard was the Jets. Last time I looked. Other than that, the Vikings. The Vikings regret letting Donald go. They see what he did with Seattle. All you needed to do is put something around him that's decent. You get a good defense, which they had, they let him go. Now they see what he did with Seattle.
Yeah.
You don't have to do much. That's why now.
Yeah.
But not only that, Ronbo, check this. I'm going to let you go after this. Check this out. Donald, what he did, not a Hall of Famer. He's not. You can take any quarter. He showed you can take any quarterback now. You know what I'm saying? And you got good defensive line. You can just get a mediocre quarterback, average quarterback, and dink and dunk. If you got a good running back, that's all you have to do. So, it's a copycat league. Right. The blueprint is laid out. You know what it is? 415 Touch Free City, smooth operator. I'm out of here. Holler at your boy. Next caller up. Peace. Tanja, I love you, Cream. Love you, baby girl. Phil Mo, represent. Peace. I'm out. 415.
See you Friday, bro.
Dub City. Out.
Matty, yes.
Ronbo.
Matty, we're trying to get better. Man, Matty,
you what, buddy?
Matty, you know what? Do you ski?
I snowboard.
Yeah, we just had the deadliest avalanche.
I saw that
in California history. Man, I said,
killed some people.
8. They're still looking for some people.
Yeah.
6 they found and injured, various injuries. I said, damn. I said, what do they call it? Backcountry skiers? That's taking sport to its highest level. No fear.
It is.
Dang.
No, but in a lot of those areas they do avalanche control too. So they try to pre-create avalanches.
Oh yeah.
They do. They could check the snow density as far as like seeing like how prone that area is to avalanches, and that could change day to day.
Within hours, right? Because you can't predict the weather. Well, they can predict the weather. So I says, Jesus Christ, those guys didn't know that was coming. Anyway, I felt some kind of way when I saw that. I says, damn,
yeah,
could have been prevented.
No, I'm a backcountry snowboarder. Like they always tell you to stay on the runs. I mean, obviously there's plenty of room in the trees, so I go in the trees. People are like, watch for the tree wells, and I'm like, man, I ride right through them.
Man, you remind those cartoons, so you can't make a mistake.
No, dude.
Running the tree at that speed. Oh my God.
Well, it's crazy because like I'll just be floating and like you only see like half my body and then just snow flying around the sides, dude. It's pretty cool, man. Like it's something else, man. I've done it for over 20 years. So
yeah, you got any videos of you doing that?
No, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done any of that. So, anyways,
Matty.
Yeah.
Hey, Matty,
football.
Free agents, man. You free agents guys. You got any favorites out there that you want to see come to the team? Do you have any think about how they're going to make it here or what?
Well, the problem is like half the people I want, like, they're so expensive, that people want so much money.
They're going to overcharge.
Like, what were they saying? Like, Maxx Crosby, 2 first-round picks and something else?
I know. Max, 30 years old.
Come on.
That's baiting the hook, though. The Raiders know better than that. Anybody who puts that out there knows better than that. If he was like first contract or something like that, yeah, maybe that's realistic. But you're not going to get 2 first-round picks if you really want him to go.
No.
And like we just said, you don't want him moping around and get pissed off and not really focusing on the Raiders. So
Yeah, it's weird for him because it's like he wants to play. He wants a championship, or he wants to at least be a competitor.
Yeah.
And
he's never been in the playoffs.
It's got to suck to be that loyal to a team that's just that shitty.
See, that's the kind of guy he is. That's why getting him would be a good thing. If he only has 2 or 3 more seasons left of high production, I do believe the 49ers will win a Super Bowl within the next 2 to 3 seasons.
It'd be nice. What do you think about? I mean, then you keep seeing that popping up, the Bosa brothers, and I'm like, I don't know about that either, man.
Joey can come, but he's not going to. His role is not going to be something that we really have to depend on. Joey and Nick is a great novelty. Nick's 27, 28, somewhere 29, 28. Yeah, Joey's got to be older than that. I think he may be on the other side of 30 by now. Yeah. So
yeah. Still playing at a high level, but yeah, no, I say no.
Yeah. I especially if I got somebody else I can get. He can't take up a roster spot. If there's surplus room, okay. And as Martinez says, Bradley Chubb could be just as effective as Joey, especially now.
Yeah.
Che Martinez.
I don't know, dude. It's like, you got to figure out what you're going to try to do in the draft, because you want to do, if you're going to pick up somebody in free agency, I don't know. I mean, it seems like we always do something on defense during the draft, so I would be surprised if we also did that again.
Yeah.
Because there's so many needs there too. There's needs everywhere.
Man, do you get the feeling sometimes since Adam Peters left, we've been a little bit sliding, huh? I'm hoping that's not.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
But just, yeah, that makes you think, huh?
We can't keep missing in the first round. We were missing in the first round when Adam was here, though. I don't know.
True. Like Isaiah or whatchamacallit, old Thomas, Solomon Thomas. That was a horrible pickup.
God, yes.
I don't know.
So,
and then knowing that Mahomes was on the board and we could have had that.
See, you know what though? We're not the only ones who missed on Patrick. Was that the Solomon Thomas year?
Yeah.
No, we are the only ones. Because the first round was Myles Garrett. Solomon could be as good. I mean,
that's right.
Patrick could be as good as you want to. There's only one Myles Garrett. There's only one Patrick Mahomes too, though. But they didn't really need a quarterback, so they thought in Cleveland. So, the 49ers had every chance.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's next level beast. Like the way that guy trains.
Yeah. And just look at
him. I'm blown away.
Doesn't look human. But you know what though? Solomon Thomas, though, that was a problem, a personal issue. Solomon Thomas was Lynch's classmate while he was hanging out in Stanford. I said, what? That's a reason to pick him? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I mean, it wasn't the worst player in the world, but he definitely wasn't a first round draft pick.
Or Patrick Mahomes, no.
No. So
Maddie?
I don't know. You can't dwell. I guess we can't dwell on that too long, man. Otherwise, you just eat us up. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
I just think about it.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Maddie, I'll see you Friday.
I'd like to see some wide receivers, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You would think?
Yeah. I can't imagine a wide receiver.
No. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. All right, bro. I will see you
Friday,
buddy. Maddie. Night, fam.
Heck yeah, I look forward to it, my friend.
All
right, buddy.
Maddie. Night.
Night, buddy.
Here's my boy, Maddie. Hey, yo, E out in the East Coast.
Big Ronbo, what's good with you?
Hey, man, nothing yet. I need to see a signing. I need to see a play that makes me crazy. And I can go things like, oh, they did it. I would have never guessed it a million years. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. See, because like, no matter what we do, I don't know, man. This is going to be a year we don't get injured. Okay? Yeah. This is that. I said that last year, too. I believe I said it the year before. The first year we come out healthy next time, somebody's going to get an ass whooping. And it's going to be in the Super Bowl. Guaranteed. But we got to not get 60% of the roster, most of them the stars, out. Nobody wins like that. So, who you like?
Injuries happen in football every year.
Yeah, but
God, so we gotta
not to the magnitude they do.
We gotta manage it.
How you do?
Now, Fred Warner and Nick Bosa was big.
Michael Williams was big.
Too big for us. And Williams. Actually, I think Williams could have had a big year in growth if he would have stayed all the games, but I might have got pulled back a little bit.
Then all my second line linebackers got thrown out. It just went on and on and on. Every week we was losing an average of 2 people. Didn't know who 2 they were going to be.
That was
2.
Those Winters with 101 tackles.
He was out.
I had to go back and look at that. He had 101 tackles, D Winters.
He didn't play all season. He played part of the season. D was looking better last year than usual, too. He really was. He played like 101.
He got like...
He's going to do that.
He got like 60 solos, but then he got like 40 assists.
He can play.
I want the Bosa brother. That's like, I think Crosby would be too much money. So let's go with the Bosa brother. Let's go with what's Addison. Let's go with Tyreek Hill.
What? Yeah. Wait. Let's talk about it. Did you say Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
Okay, now why would you want Tyreek? Yeah, well, why would you want that?
Because he's so fast. He's off a team. He was in Kansas City. He learned how to win. He went to Miami. He thought he was going to be or whatever, but he learned how to lose. So now get back with a team. Get with a team where you're going to see how you're going to win and win with them.
And be the reason they win.
The end around. The end arounds, the kick returns, the punt returns, all that is his specialty, which he's better than Debo.
Oh, please. There's no comparison. Oh, God.
So let him be in Kyle Shanahan's system. Let him, put him in the places where he can be the best. Let's get it like that. Bosa can help out the line. I think our rookies need more time than anybody. So let's not try to get a whole big player. I hate when we keep doing this because, like I said, with the running backs, CMC is our best running back, but we traded. One year we got 2 running backs and 2 running backs the next year after that, and we ain't even got neither of them. We drafted.
What's that?
So it's like we keep drafting
and getting rid of them.
We drafted, 3. We drafted 4 or 5 defensive linemen, and now we looking for Crosby. Why did you draft these other people if you looking for?
No. We're still, those draft picks, especially last year's draft picks, they're not going anywhere. We just want to have somebody come off the edge. Now, we can keep Michael in the middle, along with White. Michael. Yeah, you got Nick and you got Crosby on the edges. Oh my Lord. That is the combo. That would be ridiculous.
I like it, but like we lose a lot because of the money and the other stuff. Like
I know.
We can't just keep once again putting all this investment in our defensive line, none on our offensive line. None like on the other positions where we need help. It's just like, no, we're going to rush the quarterback. We're going to rush the quarterback. Come on, man.
But you know what? When was
a team is a team. TEAM.
True. When was the last time you heard about a Super Bowl winning team that had a so-so defensive pass rush?
Kansas City. He only had one player there. They only had the big man in the middle.
You're funny about Kansas City. He was a one-man. Dude could take his whole team out by himself. Kansas City's the exception to that
There
rule.
we go.
He is the exception
So
to that
now
rule.
Bosa can't
We don't
do
have
that.
anybody because he cannot. He's not
They
that
don't
kind of
give him that much money.
He's not that kind of size. What is
They
that
don't give him that
animal?
much money.
Who's that animal we're talking about in Kansas City?
I forgot his name, but he wasn't that good this year. But him,
No, he's getting up there now. He's getting older.
Down.
But back in the day, he could take on a whole offensive line by himself. But for the most part, every year a defensive line has something to do. And this was the best example this past year. Who could do anything with the Hawks pass rush? Nobody. When you do that, you keep the ball in your offense's hands. It doesn't matter if the offensive line is...
We beat them week one.
Huh? Yeah, we did.
We beat them week one.
What happened after that? What happened after that?
I don't want to keep looking at the bully and saying the bully can't get beat. Everybody can lose.
No, that's true. How many times, though?
I only need to beat him once.
Well,
That's
can
it.
you get there? See, because I told you
Seattle,
and everybody else
you beat him.
after that first week, guys, that team is going to get better. I didn't know how much better. In fact, I didn't know they was going to this much better, but I knew they were going to get better. And sure enough, SOBs got to the Super Bowl and won. That's because their defense was just evil. And Sam Darnold and company didn't have to be that good. All they had to do was be out there because they could get the ball back every 5 minutes or less.
We had one of that game week 1, too. If we get our pieces, we're more tougher than people think.
No, everybody knows.
I think.
No.
Stop trying
Chris
to
Jones.
$50
Thanks,
million
Smokes.
players. All right. Let's stop Chris Jones. Yeah, that's it. Stop trying to get these $50 players, $50 million players, and just try to build on what we had. Like I said, we did the 2 running backs 2 years in a row. We drafted 2 running backs, 2 running backs, and now none of them here.
Yeah, 3 years.
That's Mason and them. Mason, Mitchell, not even Mitchell. Mason and them.
Oh, I'm talking about draft picks. Third round. I said, where is he now? Oh, God.
But it was another 5th round draft pick, too. We had 4 running backs in 2 years.
God. They got to stop with that. Hey, we got to go, fam. Always a pleasure talking to you. Love it. Yeah. I'll see you Friday.
He wasting too much time. Ronbo Sports, bang, bang, Niner.
Gang.
Love, like, and subscribe. Rombo's the best. Let's go. Thank you, production and everybody else. Let's go. Sucker Free Nation, man. Let's go.
Eve, taking on that smoke stuff. I love it. Night, fam.
Yeah. Sucker Free, man.
Alice. A little bit E is followed by Ellis. I almost call him E too. I used to call Ellis E all the time until E came along. Then it got confusing. Ellis.
Yeah, I'm the original. I'm the original E.
That's true.
I'm the original, baby.
I'm about to change. E might change the name, man. E plus. Ellis.
Oh yeah, call him E plus. Yeah, you can give him that nickname. Don't give me that shit. But anyway. What's shaking, my G?
Man, we're looking at the situation as it builds up going into it. Because, I think last year at free agency we were terribly disappointed. But we had to keep in mind the fact that 49ers were shedding salary. They was kind of trim the budget, getting rid of some players who were just not going to stay on the field, no way. Come to find out they did for Denver. But still, we was in a team in transition last year. So expecting a big splash of free agency should not have been anyway. But maybe this year may be a different story, brah. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll go. I think they'll go low cost as much as possible in the offseason, and then midway,
half, yeah, They love the trade line,
and then try to go for a home run like mid-season if we end up looking like, looking good, and we're just like a piece away, and that piece is available, then ends up being a premier player, then we take a swing.
Ellis, what do you think about that strategy, though? Because we never talk about that because we get so excited when the 49ers do make that big splash pay at the midseason deadline. But do you like that strategy, or would you rather see them do something right now as well?
I mean, to me, it's counterproductive because you don't know. There's no guarantee who is going to be available at a needed position midway through the fucking season. You know what I'm saying? And there's guys that are available right now that are looking for contracts. So right now you got to kind of strike while the iron is hot. Yeah, and unfortunately, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to overpay for somebody
anyway.
Let's just make it. Just allow it to be something. I mean, if we're going for a premier player, yes, we're going to overpay. I've seen Tariq Woolen, that corner for the Seahawks is going to be available. That's going to be expensive. Yeah, he's going to be expensive though.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Look at how much we pay for Charvarius Ward.
Yeah.
But look at how much we pay for Charvarius, and he was coming off a Super Bowl with the Chiefs before he came to us, and he got a hefty contract. So they're better off drafting, a corner, and maybe signing somebody. I mean, they should have went and got Paulson Adebo, who was available, who was drafted in 2021. He started out with he started out with the Saints, and he played well, and then I guess they didn't extend him, and then I think the Giants maybe picked him up or something. But there was some corners that they could have snatched and scooped up and would have been really cost effective and would have made sense. They were quality players. But I don't know. For me, it's if they want to get Linderbaum, I'm cool with that. Sign Linderbaum for a little bit of cheese, but then that means you're getting rid of Jake Brendel. Essentially, you're gonna have Linderbaum's gonna come in. He's gonna move Jake Brendel out the way. He's gonna take his spot. So what are they gonna do with Jake? I mean, I guess I don't really care about that too much.
Yeah.
I just want
he gets paid too much.
A replacement player that's gonna come in. Yeah. We just extended Nick Zakelj.
I know, right?
I saw that earlier today. I'm just,
Nick Zakelj, he's a 6-year project. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. They're still keeping this philosophy where they got low cost guys, and they're like, whatever the hell his name is, Forrester's. Like, oh, guys get the premier players and, just throw me the scraps of O-line and I'll do something with them. I mean, that philosophy in itself pisses me off because we see that you can't make these guys, world beaters on the line. Chris.
Like you say. Yeah.
So cut the shit. You know what I mean? And Kyle, stop gaslighting everybody, making it seem like you have this solid offensive line and you love Jake Brendel and you love Colton and all. I mean, just stop.
Stop. Yes.
I mean, he has to do that, but it pisses me off because Kyle. Look at the number. Look at Brock. Just look at Brock. Screw the numbers and everything. Look at Brock. Look at the pocket. Look at the lack of holes that are open and available for our running backs.
Yes.
That tells us everything.
And Brock bailing on that pocket every week. Bailing. And has to. He's not scrambling. He's not looking downfield to see if he can find somebody. He had to get the hell up out of that pocket. That should not be. Oh.
Yeah. And Mac was doing the 1,000, 2,000, letting the ball out. And if he wasn't doing that, he had a helmet in his chest. You know
bleeding?
What I'm saying? So
there's a quarterback bleeding in the middle. Oh my God. So yeah.
So but there's a lot of players. I mean, I like Alec Pierce. I like Isaiah Likely, at tight end. I would love to have Kyle Pitts over Likely, but Likely's got good hands. He's a big guy. I think he'll have probably better blocking abilities than Kyle Pitts because Kyle Pitts is more at wide receiver build. I mean, he's super tall, real fast. I mean, he's extraordinary athlete. But I don't know. We got to do something at the tight end. That's what I'm mostly interested at because they're not going to draft anybody that's going to come in and play or fill the void for George, you know, in the meantime. And I hear he's trying to come in for week 1. My concern is that it's like, George, you know, I love him. I just wish that he would kind of just ease up a little bit. Like, you know, week 5, week 6, and I heard the injury and where it was at and everything like that. He has a lot more promise to come back sooner, which, you know, I'll take it. I just want him to be safe because, you know, I don't want there to be any setbacks, him trying to come back prematurely, but we're going to need somebody to kind of man that role. I mean, you know, what's the fella's name?
There's nothing to resemble him, though, in the NFL. There's just nobody. So that's the scary thing.
Well, there's a couple, but I can't remember the names off the top of my head. I don't think it's not Dalton Kincaid. There's a couple of them
He's pretty good.
that are sneaky, that are quiet. It might not be Dalton. I think it's maybe the one from Tampa Bay that's available. Cade Otton, I think, or something like that. And Cade Otton is not bad. He actually was looking pretty good. He made some plays on us when we played the Buccaneers earlier in the year.
I remember him.
And
big dude. Big.
And I think he's available. Yeah, and I think he's available. So I mean, you know, you guys paid Farrell $12 million to be a tight end. He didn't do shit. So that was a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? We keep doing this shit, man. We just just hit, baby. No Tyreek
next year.
No Tyreek Hill, please, because I think I don't know if we'd have to trade anything for him, but he's still coming off the injury. I wouldn't trust that. That would be a mid-season sign if he's still available and didn't already sign with another team. I would consider that.
And by then he'd be healthier too.
Shaky.
All right, Phil. Right. Good stuff as usual, Ellis. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna see you Friday. And so, you know, nowadays things will be happening fast. Something may happen between now and Friday too.
Yeah, I expected it will, but you know, we get our hopes up and then
boom,
and nothing, and we get no movement. You know what I mean? Everybody else is making splashes while we're watching. But yeah, man, still no on the Crosby sweepstakes. Shout out to family, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you're at. Wipe your feet. Shout out. The Dragon family, Tony, Tone, Frank, Donut, Tanisha, Smooth, Brian. I don't know if I can't remember. Did I say show? Shout out show, man. Shout out to Chad, Nikita, Harold, and
Money Mike Jones.
Money Mike Jones. Hey, man, and look,
I'll see you Friday, Phil.
Detroit's worse than everybody. That's what you should have said the first time when you came in. Anyway, shout out to family.
All right, Ellis. All right, Phil.
All right, Bo. All right, fam.
You know what's really crazy? Detroit is actually, I think, leading and being picked as an NBA champion. Don't tell that fool I said that. Hey, Jason.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jason, man, we're just sitting there looking around like we always do at this time of year, wondering, are we going to be delighted after free agency? Or are we going to be mad as hell? Last year, we knew nothing was going to happen because they didn't have no money. They just got through sending everybody. We had more dead cap. Man, oh, God, you could fill up 17 garbage bags with all that dead cap money they had to pay. But, Jay, this year may be a little different. What do you think?
I think we need to just stack our team and with depth any way that we can through depth. And if we can, free up some money, man. We gotta, like, with some of these contracts is crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of the players that have the big money that's on our team, they want a championship. But you can't win a championship taking all the money from the team for us to be able to build and do what we got to do.
They want the cake and eat it too.
Yeah, like, I understand you get your money, but we gotta do something with that, I feel, in a way.
But Jason, you know what? There's how many players, great players down through history in the NFL have said, I'll take less. Guys, go ahead, get some players that are going to help us win it. There are those out there, but we I don't know that we've ever had.
Kenneth-
Well, our guys do restructure the contracts though, so I don't know.
So, I got some favorites here and couple college players. Like I said, I've been doing some little bit of research, so I gotta come with my report.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I think one of my number ones, man, Brees Hall, man.
Yeah, see, I thought about that. That's Brock's boy. They played together.
All right, and he's young, fast. Like we need
talented.
that. Like he is good, and I'm pretty sure like with him getting in there with CMC could probably turn him into a better receiver because he is a pretty good catching, catching, running. So like that's one of my favorites. Alec Pierce. I think we should go after Bradley Chubb.
Love to have him.
Because Bradley Chubb, he'll be cheaper, and he adds the depth. He's a veteran. He'll get that veteran presence to the players. Who else I got? I think that might be it for players with that. A couple players. Kenneth Walker the third, but he may cost. But the seat. They're not trying to franchise tag him, so I think if he was to come here, that could be a revenge tour type of thing.
But are they really gonna let him walk?
But because I think he wants. I was watching something. I think they were saying he's close to like they're gonna probably offer him maybe 19, 20. We don't got that. But like I said, if we're able to free up some of these contracts. And get some more money because we did get some money. We do have some money. Not saying we don't have nothing, but
as compared to last year,
big name players because we can't do it. And then we only gonna get one. You only got one bite at the apple to be able to get one player. Nah, we gotta fix our offensive line somehow. Like I said, shout out to all the callers because everybody been cooking. You know what I'm saying? Lindenbaum. I don't know if I'm saying
Lindenbaum, ER bomb.
There's another offensive lineman as well. I just don't know I can't think of his name.
Malo. Hey, you know what? That big dude, man, he is. I mean, he's getting up there. He's got about 2 or 3 seasons left in him. He can play. The guy from Pittsburgh, Malo.
And then you got sort of one college player, Denzel Boston. He's a wide receiver from Washington. Very good run blocking receiver. And Kyle likes that, doesn't he? So
I mean, that's like his number one thing. It worries me because Kyle thinks, well, and he's right too. What do you think about Jace? If I got 11 guys, 10 guys on the line of scrimmage, all working, you're going to get better results because you get the prima donna wide receiver. He ain't helping them, and the run game is struggling, right? That's why everybody's adopted Kyle Shanahan's style of offense. If the receivers are blocking, everybody in the interior is blocking. That's what makes your run game go. That's what triggers your offense.
Right. Then I got Cassius Howell. He's an edge from Texas A&M. Definite first rounder. 6'3", 245, fifth-year senior. So he's got a lot of experience. He's fast and he lacks size, but uses good hand placement to maximize,
good coaching,
minimize the offensive lineman's length. So with him being shorter, you know what I'm saying, that helps him out. And who else do I got? Oh yeah, you guys are talking about, I want to keep Mac around, but
Mac Jones?
They keep teasing that, man, and they're like, oh, they want to keep him, they're gonna trade him up. So like, this is the question I have: if Mac Jones is traded, who we gonna get in free agency? Because this draft is lacking quarterbacks this year.
Yeah. So we got that kid everybody was talking about last year that came in with a bad knee. He's okay now. Was it Rourke?
Only person,
something like that. I forget his name.
Oh yeah, the Maple Missile or something like that, right? Yeah.
I heard he did have some kind of arm though. I want to see it. We'll see it in preseason this year.
And, I wouldn't say this player, but Kirk Cousins. He's old, but you know what I'm saying.
No, you're right. You know,
Wasn't Kyle? Kyle
Kyle-
wanted him at one point, right?
oh God, to the point we missed out on Patrick Mahomes because Kyle knew he was going to get Kirk Cousins the following year. Didn't work.
Right. So then, and also this year the draft, there's a lot of. They said there's a lot of wide receivers and running backs. So
So Kenneth Walker the third or whatever. He needs to calm down. Yeah, Jason, good stuff, fam. We're gonna run out of time, but bring that back Friday. Let's continue.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got you.
All right, fam.
Shout out to all the teaching in Niner Empire.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jace.
Ronbo.
Thank you, Jason. Night, fam. Lorenzo.
What the hell's going on, Ronbo?
Oh, I wish I knew. I'm always in the dark on purpose. I don't want to know what's really going on.
Yeah.
Reality is a scary thing, Lorenzo. My God. But fam, seriously, this is that time of year, Don't make no mistakes. It's hard to avoid, but don't sign the wrong dude.
Yeah, it's always that time of year, Ronbo. Fuck them Cowboys,
I was about to ask you about that. Hey, Nicola.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we got to do, though, there's some people out there. It's too many people out there, actually. You got to be careful now because you got to overpay no matter which one you get.
What is it, like March 3rd? Is that when the franchise tag deadline is at?
No,
Yeah, I think it's not till March.
Good start.
See, you really don't know until then.
wait a minute. No, it's got to be later than that because the combine runs into March 2nd.
No, it's only in a few weeks. It's like in a few
Yeah,
weeks.
it's real close. Mid-March
Yeah.
at the earliest, I think. But yeah.
The combine draft's until April.
Combine starts
I
next
guess we'll
week.
see. Yeah, Pitts would be good, Crosby be
Kyle?
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
kidding me?
that's
Perfect.
we're kind of dreaming there, though,
I know, right?
We
It's
got,
pipe.
we got expectations.
Man, I want,
Joey Bosa, he's 30. He's going to be 31 this year.
Is it 31? We were trying to figure out how old Joey is. Joey carries a $12 million price tag.
That's not too bad, actually. He's, he's not
No,
gonna be like 45.
He needs to still be Joey Bosa, though. But if he was still Joey Bosa, he'd be asking for more than that. But you know
Do we
what?
still have Huff? Did they keep Huff, or did he let him go? We don't know yet.
I don't see his
I don't
name.
think
I'm
we
looking
know
down the
yet.
list. I don't see his name on the list. I don't know what the 49ers are doing with Huff. Did they sign him for 2 years? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of too early to tell. I hope they have a good draft for them. So. Trade Mack. I don't know. I think I would keep Mack.
Everybody would.
You can always
Take a vote.
I've got
All of
Philip
us
Rivers
would.
up there too. Fucking good. Preseason is probably all right.
Because Brock's not going to play 17 weeks of football. I don't believe it. But he'll go out and he'll come back. But he goes out and Mac Jones comes in. We should maintain.
We need some speed on the receivers, though. We need
Please,
speed.
thank you.
Reliable
Yes.
speed. I think that's really the only thing we're really missing. And defense,
I mean, really.
You guys forgot a while ago when you were saying Mikkel and White and Bosa. Who was you saying on the other side?
Oh, the interior?
Bosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keon,
Remember,
Michael Williams,
we still got
Nick on one
we still
side.
got Alfred Collins too. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I did
That's
forget
the
about him.
biggest man in there. Yeah,
My boy
that's the biggest
CJ.
guy on
I'm
our
going to
defense.
keep it fresh in the middle.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm shuttling dudes back and forth.
Fucking them guys are just rookies this year.
Yeah.
And
I know
Imagine
CJ
next
and
year.
Alfred will be better.
Yeah, Alfred actually he kicked ass this year. God damn, we missed him during that one Rams game. Remember, they ran all
Yes.
over us.
He started the season
so
wrong. Now he'll start the season right
so
this year.
Yeah. So we've got like 4 good youngsters,
Mhm.
along with Bosa and a couple of vets,
Mhm. The rotation would be nasty. It would be fierce.
Yeah.
All gas, no
it'd be a
brakes,
good
no
rotation
need.
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And they were saying what that 5-1 or something. I don't know about that, but I guess if it works, can't run on it really.
Oh, the formation. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these things are interchangeable. You adjust, and that's what thing about Kyle and
Morris.
Yeah, because they know how to adjust to what's going on. Because both of them play both sides of the ball.
Yeah. And they could probably just situational too.
Constantly.
Shit, if they got. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I think that'll be fun to watch this year again. Right?
Always gonna be fun because as long people talk about Shanahan all they want to, but as long as he's out there, we're going to compete. As long as we're not unhealthy. And last year, Lorenzo, we were unhealthy. I'll be damned. Hey, still competing.
Yeah, well, it's always the legitimate. You can only do so much. So
I ain't mad at him. I'm not in that camp of getting rid of Shanahan. I'm just praying for health. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Can't get it.
So I think we'll be all right. I think should keep Mac though.
Everybody
who else
does.
are you gonna get? Really? Yeah, he doesn't cost that much. He's cheap too.
Nah, they got him signed for next
He's
year
real
already.
cheap.
Yeah. They got to give him no new contract.
He's real cheap. Yeah.
So, Ellis already believes that Kyle's going to sign Kerr's Cousins.
Oh.
No. Keep Mac.
Kirk Cousins is up in his 40s, isn't he?
I've been damn near. It's got to be.
Is he getting, he's getting up there. No, we need to.
Yeah, he's.
I don't think we
honestly, Lorenzo, we need to get used to the fact that Mac Jones may be dealt because you don't know what he can bring because he's a damn good quarterback, and a lot of teams know it.
Yeah. So if we do get him, well, maybe second round at least, I think, because our team is pretty good. It's not like we suck,
No, we don't suck. We just underachieve too often. So, that's...
So we get 2-3 good guys, a good linebacker, another good pass rusher, and what's that, Yeah. So,
maybe Nick Martin this year, it makes his debut.
Yeah,
he
Nick
can't
Martin
be that
slow. But I think our D line is going to be pretty solid,
Yeah. And they're going to pick up a couple more guys, too, because that's what we do. So...
Yeah, so we've still got like 50, I think 40 million at least for sure we have.
They estimate it now over 50. There's some manipulation involved. Some people are going to hit the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't want to spend it all though. 49ers will never do that.
I think,
that's the thing.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be all right. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm excited to get it this year.
Yeah, well, you should be.
Just hope it's the injuries bug. It's the only thing. Injury bug.
We gotta go, Lorenzo. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, man.
Hey, bang, bang, and all that. Have a good night. It's fucking cold here. 30 degrees here.
Oh, well,
cold,
but you know what? It's cold.
All right,
it's cold in that city you love, and
it's always that season of year,
Yeah.
Fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Hey, you too, Lorenzo.
Later.
He says that with such a passion. It's just so enjoyable. Eric!
What's up, everybody?
Eric, it's just, it's that shopping time of year. When people are, Eric, you get Kenneth Walker, Tyreek, what's his name? Well, anybody calls him Reek. Reek Woolen?
Reek Woolen,
Walker? You're running back?
I would love to keep Walker. Woolen, I'm on the fence about. I'm not sure about Woolen if I want him or not.
He has brain farts, and you don't know when he's going to have one. Damn, you could have lost that game.
The big thing is that especially in that big moment, you can't be doing that stuff.
You know, I was pulling for you guys that game. Had all my emotions involved in that because you know how I feel about the Shams. And so for that day, I'm going to take a position in that game, kick the Shams smack talking ass. And Woolen, what does he do? You got the game completely under control. You just made a great play. Puka ain't got a chance. He held him down all game long. And then you did that. Why did you do that, Rick? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, man, yes.
That's why
Sometimes he doesn't think sometimes.
at the wrong
I
time.
mean,
What does Puka
Yeah,
do? Go right
I
in and get a
mean-
touchdown. Fuck.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Rick, you know
Yeah,
what
and
though?
then I hear
I bet he never does that again.
But-
He must have got cussed out later. He had to.
Yeah. And I tell you, I mean, you know, the last time Seattle had a really good cornerback to hit for free agency market, or one of the last times, he went to San Francisco. I'm not sure if he will or not, but keep that in mind.
The Legion of Boom period. Oh, you're talking about, I just realized who you're talking about. Sherm!
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Keep that in mind.
I love Sherm. You know what's so funny about, funny you mentioned Sherm, because, I mean, the level of hate I had for Richard Sherman during that one stretch. I mean, this dude was a loud talking, Matt Sherm, when he stopped, Michael Crabtree, every 49er, it was all about, boy, do we hate this mofo.
I still remember that.
And then the Thanksgiving Day game, right? Oh, who could forget it?
I remember that game.
And then Thanksgiving Day, Sherm's got the turkey above his head. He's marching down through the tunnel, looking up and messing with the 49er fans in the stands. Sherm was the biggest, he was antagonizing. I said, man, if I ever sit in the stands, I get thrown out because I'd throw some in his ass. God.
Yeah.
But now.
But I tell you, at the end of the day, though, I mean, and, you know, he was kind of like, when he was with the Seahawks, he was kind of like, a bit like DK, so I was kind of like, a little bit, but
you know what?
Like, after a while, though, after he left, we started to kind of seeing, like, a different side of him.
Yeah.
And I like that side.
Yeah, he's not a bad person at all. Sherm is the kind of guy that knows how to market and promote himself. Do you know, when Sherm actually got on Russell Wilson, had me in tears laughing, because Russ is out there walking around, he's flying on his own private plane, teams wonder where they're going. He doesn't he doesn't stay in the same hotel as the rest of the team. And Sherm and the rest of the Seahawks said, the hell is he supposed to be? And by the way, we're the ones carrying this team. And that's Legion of Boom was carrying that team. The Hawks were
definitely.
If you had nothing but Wilson, it would be a different story. And he's out there acting like I'm all that. You know, I don't.
You know, up until like the first contract we knew with Russell, I knew nothing about like the kind of guy that Russell was, because I'm thinking the way I'm looking at it, he's gonna make sure that the offensive line gets money too. No, he takes everything that he can.
Oh, another good point.
And then the second one was he announced it when he was in bed with Sierra.
With the chains on.
Who
sleeps with chains on like that?
I think we can all remember I think we all got a pretty good idea of what they were doing in there.
What was he doing with that?
It's like, dude, not now.
Who are you supposed to be, Russ? Come on, man. You're supposed to be,
Yeah.
you Lance man staying up in the bed with the chains on and talking about, yeah, we got it done now. Man, Russ. And then you're going to start crying about, and now I just start crying about the offensive line. Y'all, because back during that day, you guys put all your money on the defense. And your offensive line was okay at best, right? Russell Wilson was getting killed. A lot like what's going on in San Francisco. Wilson was bailing that pocket all the time. But it made him an even better quarterback than he might be. Wilson did the same play on the 49ers every time we played. We'd get him. He got away. We'd get him. And then that'd be that game part in the fourth quarter. The games were always close. Yeah. And Wilson would just stand there and wait for the pursuit to run by him. He'd run up the field for 35 or 40 yards. I said, Dynasty does that to you every damn time you play him. When are you going to learn? He's going to dog. Look at that. First down and more. Yep. There's a goal line right there. You lose the game again. So, I could see that moment like it was yesterday. Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. And then,
whoa.
So, on Sunday, when we call in on Sunday, it's going to be kind of a party with the boy I call in because I'm going to be 44 on Sunday.
Happy birthday. 40. Hey, you're calling. You'll be here Sunday. We'll do the happy birthday
call
then. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. I'll definitely call in, guys.
Looking forward to that. And happy birthday already.
All
right.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great night, Fred. Night, Eric. Yes. Yeah. David Hodge, I was saying, about Pittsburgh's offensive line. That's what I was talking about. That's that big Polynesian out of Hawaii. Seumalo. I like him. I hope the 49ers just realize, get him. He's not overpriced. He's efficient. He will do at left guard. Because the left guard situation, the 49ers is it's fluid all the time. We got this guy in. We're hoping this guy will work out. How many guys played left guard last year? Nigel.
Yo, hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Nigel. We just sitting here. We're just looking at what we're going to do next and what are they going to do next. And are we going to be happy about it? We're going to say things like, oh, man, they could have did better than that, man. Because we do that every year, So.
We do.
Oh, we got to get it right this year, Nigel. Who would you pull in there?
I hope so. So we better get it right, Ronbo, because our freaking competition over there is like winning Super Bowls and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm not liking that.
We got to keep up. Let the locker room in shambles.
Oh man! And then we've got like our top stars are coming back from major injuries. Literally, Ronbo. It's like
took them out for the rest.
3 of the top 5 guys, man. Warner, Bosa, Kittle are coming back from major injuries, man. Like
a first round pack,
and they're older too.
Yes,
don't
forget a first round draft pick too, Williams, who was learning. Yeah. He needed that last year.
Oh my gosh! No, yeah. Well, at least he's 21, 22, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's young.
But all these guys going down like that in one season. What are the odds of that happening? All of them.
I know, it's insane. So, I think it was Alice that was talking earlier tonight about how Kittle was trying to come back early, and I agree with him, man. I'm like, dude, that an Achilles, and I get it. Like medicine is different, and they get round the clock treatment, top of the line, but still, you're still a human, and he has a lot of mileage on his body.
There's a question about this. I don't know if he's human or not, though. But George is,
Well,
George is
yeah, I mean, because you think about him, Ronbo, this guy was part of the Yak Bros, man. He would literally just run you over. That takes a toll on your body, Yeah. So these guys are older. I think we need to get younger. I like Maxx Crosby, but I don't know, man. He's 28 years old, and next thing you know, like. Yeah, so he's kind of going to get up there. Like, I don't know how
injuries are the biggest problem with him at 28, 29. Yeah. All these guys we got around that age are going down for periods. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see any of them play 17 weeks of football unless it's Fred Warner. Fred's amazing like that. That dude rolled up on his foot.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he went down.
That exactly. See, and then I think we talked about all that substation stuff, but it's
All-
injuries that happen because it's football.
Yeah.
It's things like that happen. But despite that, they still have to come back from that, and we'll see how it goes there. I have faith that, of course, they're going to get better and they're top athletes and stuff. So we just got to get younger and faster, bigger and stronger,
Definitely faster.
faster.
Yeah.
And I would say at least try to get one offensive lineman that's like decent somewhere on the line. I would prefer like a left guard because I like Pooney. I think for poor Pooney, man, he's right there between Colton McKivitz and freaking Jake Brindle. It's like getting
He's
stuck
still
between
getting
a
work done.
revolving door, man. I know. And so I think, what's crazy, Ronbo? Actually, I looked up stats on, or I saw like an article on Facebook or something that when I was scrolling earlier today, and I saw where Colton McKivitz was ranked 101 in the league in
Wait.
PFF stats.
Let me help you with that. He was in the top 101. He ranked at 63.
Okay, there you go. Like he was highly ranked as a run blocker, but not very highly ranked as a pass blocker, and that's kind of an issue too for us. We need him to protect our $50 million quarterback, Ronbo, when he drops back. So I think it's like I'm okay with him, but we kind of need to balance out, like the guys that come in once in a while or whatnot. Like something has to happen for that pass because we need to protect Brock, man. He gets the most amount of money in the whole freaking organization, and essentially you have to protect that investment. And the way you do that is by investing into the offensive line. And I think at least try to do something there, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. But there's a bunch of little things kind of like we need. What do you think is like the top need, Ronbo, that we have?
Well, right now, wide receiver, because I don't know if JJ's coming back. Do you realize if JJ doesn't come back, have you thought about who's going to be playing wide receiver for the 49ers?
Yeah,
You got Ricky Pearsall, and after that, what? Who? And everybody else.
Ricky
We got a bunch of guys that haven't
stand the
played.
league.
And yes, Ricky can't stay out there. Ricky's a badass when he's out there, but Ricky doesn't stay out there.
I know, man. I know. He can't play for extended period, like you were just talking about a little bit earlier. It's hard for them to play extended periods of time. So, yeah, we've got some holes in places. I think on the defensive side, what happened is we've got some experience now. I think some of those guys, a lot of those guys are young, and they're going to be a little bit cheaper. So they got that playoff experience, and that's huge too, man. Like playing in a play, now you know what to expect a little bit more, and hopefully we get better on the defensive line. I don't know, Maxx Crosby, we just talked about him. Who knows what's going on there, but I don't know if I want to trade all our picks for somebody,
It's got to be a
feel
first
like we
round
need
or
to keep
two.
them. Yeah, it's going to take one. Maybe we do like a mid-season trade, Ronbo, because they're good at those.
Well, because they know what they need at the mid-season
mid-season
point. That's why, you're taking guesses in the first beginning right now, but you definitely know you need a wide receiver, and you definitely know you need a couple more positions, but you don't have to get them all right now. So you're right.
Yeah. It's a calculated science, Ronbo. Like you can get somebody right now and he might get hurt in the middle of the season or something, or whatever can happen. It's risky, but we have to do it. I think it's just that they're at they're in a crazy place right now because year 10 and your rivals just won a Super Bowl, and even Kyle Shanahan was out there doing interviews talking about how he lost his first few Super Bowls, and now, just like his dad did, now he's ready to go and win one. And I'm saying, like, dude,
I believe in that.
There, you better win it.
You're not going to beat him forever. Nigel, we got to go though. But I'm going to tell you, I will see you Friday. Okay, appreciate you getting in there too.
Cool.
You know this.
Yeah, no problem out there. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for taking my call, dude.
Thank you, Nigel. Night, fam. Yeah, not very many people believe, but I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, Shannon's not going to continue just lose Super Bowls. And he's not going to do it in San Francisco if he does. But watch out. Watch out. It's coming up. Hey, David.
Ronbo,
David.
how you doing?
Doing great, man. You know, it's that time of year. We're going to see what surprises we get and decorate the tree and get on back to the season. We got plenty of time. This now in the draft is the most exciting time of the year next to the season. What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, I was listening to the crew show and on YouTube, like kind of doing the replays,
Mm-hmm.
and they said something interesting. They said that maybe one of the best moves to do is make John Lynch like president, like the face of the franchise, and then bring in somebody that's actually a GM.
They went that far?
Like,
well, that's
yeah,
cool. But I understand it.
He said they should bring in somebody that like maybe somebody that's the right hand man to the guy over there in Seattle. You know, the guy that's a GM over there, and then have him do the drafts, and then just have John Lynch be the face that he does a very good job of being.
He's a
like,
good
the
PR
face of
man.
the franchise.
Yeah, good spokesperson.
Because they said that because the first round he doesn't do very well in the first round. He misses a lot in the second round too.
But people need to understand, whoever comes in, they're going to be subjected to the same thing as Lynch. They're going to have to work. They're not going to make this. They're not calling it by their self. They're going to have conversations, and they're going to have So who do they suggest? Who did Krug suggest would come in to be the understudy for the second man?
I should remember the name, but it's a guy that's working with the guy up in Seattle, the guy that's the general manager of Seattle, the guy that does a really good job.
He did pick up
like
a bunch
his right hand
of
guy that he's looking for opportunities to become a GM. So that would be an idea, and still get the feedback from John Lynch, and Kyle Shanahan, but let them do that, because I don't think the first round is just always horrible. Just think about how many drafts I had with them, and the first round they always miss.
Yeah. We did this the other day. There's only one player they got in the first round that we really can say was a hit, and that's Nick. But that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But the rest, all underwater. Some of them aren't even here anymore.
Right.
Most of them aren't.
Right. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
most of them are gone.
Another thing that he mentioned was two things. First, he was saying we shouldn't go after Crosby, and we shouldn't go after the guy from the Vikings. What was his name? The wide receiver. Because
Addison?
We'd give
or JJ.
Yeah, we'd give too much capital. But then they started hearing that Seattle might go after Addison and the Rams might go after Crosby.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about the Rams going at the Rams. Their GM has already said he'll stop at nothing to make give the Rams another shot at Super Bowl. So we're in competition with a number of teams. Crosby, the Rams are going to lose a first round. Whoever gets him is going to lose a first round pick because he's so wanted, and that can be risky. Yep. And you may have to lose more than a first round pick and pay a hefty salary. So it's going to be a little more. The 49ers aren't going to do this. I already know.
Yeah. It's too bad though, because I think that don't get me wrong, like I know they want to do that, but they don't want to do it. Most likely they're not going to do it, right? Yeah. And they're just going to invest on getting some other guys that are more affordable and make fill up the roster, which I think is the best way to go. But
drafting if you let the best way to go.
Those clients, those players, that's it. It makes them that much better, right? So
yeah, we'll you need one veteran. So you know what? You go ahead and do the draft because you're going to get guaranteed. David, first round pick is going to be an edge rusher.
Yeah,
and they're going to. This has been a tradition with the 49ers. Every now and then they stray away from it and get something else, but normally it's an edge rusher. We've got a couple of wide receivers: Brandon Ayuk, Ricky P. We did get Ricky P in the first round, right?
I first or second round, one or the other. I can't remember. I'm not too sure, honestly.
Anyway, he was a high pick. But they do like receivers and defensive linemen. It's going to be one or the other. Right. I would suggest defensive linemen because they're hell-bent on getting that pass rush. We were the worst in the league last year, David. The worst in the league. That cannot continue.
So. No, it can't. But I do believe that they can get back there sooner than later. So I'm not worried about that. And I think Mac Jones, I know that they want to keep him because if our quarterback, Purdy goes down, but I think Mac Jones will be better off being traded, get capital from him or a good player, and then build that way too. So
yeah. David, I like Max so much. If they're going to trade him to the Jets, which would be very beneficial to the team because of the high point in the draft that they are, I just, don't send him to New York. That sucks. It'll be like sending him to go to hell, Mac. It's the same thing. Go to New York. Oh, so but we got to think about it as a business. The Jets would be the best.
Or trade to the Vikings. Yeah, trade to the Vikings. The Vikings in a pick, and then for that receiver.
Yo, that works for me actually.
Yeah, there you go. So I think that's good. But hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time, so I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk on your platform. And
David, thanks for getting back
soon
here.
again.
Yeah, all right.
No problem. Take care.
Right. You too, David. Night, fam. See, fam, you know how we're going to hear, I got a feeling the 49ers, they're going to do what they have to do as business people. You know how the 49ers are. They're always saying things like, we'll do whatever it takes to make this team better. When they say that look in Kyle's eye makes you know he will indeed do what he has to do to get something he thinks is going to work for him. And if Mac Jones, to whatever team, gets him a superstar or somebody that's going to work in his system, Mac is gone, fam. We need to wrap ourselves around that now. Hey, Tony!
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony, how you doing, man?
Yeah, not bad, brother. Not bad. Still alive.
Good. And doing the Cal Shannon on us. Because Sunday, we don't even know we're still going to be alive. Yeah, Shannon, that's when I started enjoying Shannon. And Shannon, he's a little sick, isn't he? He just lost it all of a sudden and started yelling back when they started bothering him with the same questions. Oh. Draft is coming up, though, man. What are you thinking? Do you see anything you like and what we should be pursuing? Or the option the 49ers always leave themselves open to is wait to see what we need, and at the midseason mark, boom, bring in that exact piece. I'm not mad at that. I just like the excitement of the free agency period now. But what are you thinking?
I told you last week, Ronbo. Von Miller and what's his name?
Oh yeah, that's right, Joey,
yeah. Just put him in the rotating plan and see how you go with the draft picks. But,
yeah, because combined, they don't cost that much money.
No, they don't, and they can prove themselves. They can end up helping us win a Super Bowl.
Well, they can teach those kids how to play. Yeah.
If you get them too cheap, do you go balls out for a Maxx Crosby just to complete the?
Tony, that's an excellent. That's a thought.
You know what I mean? That gives you a little bit of wiggle room.
True. I got two solid vets. What's the odds of them both going down all season long? And then you got Nick. You got the kids we already got. And then you got Max. It's rest in peace for the rest of the NFC West, if that's it out.
Not yet. Not yet, brother. We've got to address the offensive line. You know what I mean? Like
the offense is going to be on the field all day. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you give me a ferocious offensive line.
No, right? Then it's unfair. I love it.
Give me a ferocious offensive line and two Derrick Henrys, all right, and just a top 10 defense, and I will blast you out of the park. Man, I will run on you so hard until you get tired, and then by the fourth quarter, I'll just open you up like a can of sardines.
Oh. You said two Derrick Henrys, too. Man, a game, we get bored after a while.
See, doesn't matter. Ronbo, see, Australia went through what America's going through. and Australia had to bite their pride and wake up. All right, because what happens is America has got a lot of pride, too much pride. Right? We don't want outside. We don't want outside hire. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
There was all these white dudes playing rugby league at one stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then one team decided to start bringing in all these Polynesian boys.
Yeah.
And the rest of the competition couldn't keep up.
Uh-oh.
And before you knew it, the rest of the teams had to go and do the same thing. And now they're all over the place. Like, I mean, you've seen Jared Hayne play in the NFL, right? You want running backs, bro? I can give you Derrick Henry's, as many of them as you want. It's just the pride that has to be put aside.
And go ahead and do whatever it takes to win. You know, you remind me of that coach from Alabama. What was his name? The great guy who wore the hat, the first guy. Anyway, he had a thing about black ball players back then. He wouldn't bring them in. And finally, they brought one in. And he auditioned and he just kicked ass, right? And he looks up and says, look at that Indian run. You know, I didn't appreciate it, but I had to laugh. I said, you know what? Whatever it takes, coach, but open your friggin' eyes, you know? Oh, what was his name? Legendary.
Well, what I mean by that, Ronbo, is I don't mean it in a racial point of view. I mean
Bear
it as in put your goddamn pride away, all right, and let these boys, you know they've got talent, let them play.
Yeah.
All right? Who cares what colour you are? I don't give a shit what colour you are.
I want to know if you can play ball.
We're not like down here. I sent you something on your or I posted something that said links everyone. There's a black guy that came here from Australia. I know a couple of them, American black dudes. All right, we're not like you guys over there. Well, Australia's not like the American people. This guy's a black so and so, and these guys that come to live here, right?
Yeah,
that are black dudes. They freak out. They go, "How is this possible? What do you mean? How is it possible?" Well, no one looks at me the way they look at me in America. I said, because no one gives a shit, brother. All right, we're all human beings. If I cut my finger and you cut your finger, guess what? It's going to bleed the same colour. No one cares here in Australia. There's none of that black-white racism here, and they freak out when they come here to live. And this guy's got a soul food truck, right? And he does soul food. He served in the army in America. And you tell him, would you go back to live in the States? He goes, you'd have to take me back at gunpoint.
I'll tell you, I mean, that you got me thinking, I think I'd like to check your place out. No, you know what? The history is different, and how things got started is what got America as it was and as it is to a degree. So,
it's not that different, not really. But, you know, I mean, it's like, what's his name that does that show? Harvey, what's his name?
Harvey Martin? No, wait, not Harvey Martin. Harvey.
No, the Family Feud.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But what about him? What's the comparison you make? Because we're running out of time.
He went and did Family Feud in Africa, and he thought these people are going to walk in there. You're an American. Doesn't matter if you're black. You're not African.
Yeah.
All right. Your bloodline maybe comes from there, and he was freaking out what they eat, what they do, how they speak, all this stuff. He's like, where am I?
Sorry, there's some other stories I can tell you about that. Africans don't appreciate American blacks in a lot of regions. But you know what? We can't get off on that now because it takes too long. But listen, Steve Harvey's who you're talking about. Fam, we got to go now.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got off in that conversation and killed our football talk.
Get some Polynesians in here on the offensive line, bro. Right?
No,
And
I
get
know.
Chris Forrester to come out of retirement with Kyle Shanahan. Maybe they could play receiver and offensive line as well.
That'd be awesome. Tony,
What to
fun
do,
stuff.
Rambo?
Let me
What to
see it.
do?
Let me see if. Hold on, Anthony. Tony, let me see you Friday. All right.
All right, brother. Shout out to everyone, and I'll see you on Friday. Cheers.
Hilarious. Thanks, Tony. Talk to you later. Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
I did not know that about Australia, but you know what? It's anyway. Hey, Anthony.
Rambo.
Anthony.
Rambo.
Anthony, yes.
I don't think the 49er faithful realize what kind of coach, DB coach we just got in here.
DB coach?
Yeah.
Who did you like so
Jared
much?
Gray.
Who?
Man, Rambo.
David Gray. Is David
Man,
Gray?
he's
Wait. Is he a good secondary coach?
He's a DB specialist, Rambo. Rambo.
I didn't know. I haven't checked into him, but I saw his
That
name.
man-
I didn't really check into him.
Well, I'm just gonna put it to you like this, Rambo. That man trained up Earl Thomas. He trained up Cam Chancellor. He was a full-time All-Pro.
Wait a minute. He was with.
He was
With the
two-time
Hawks?
All-American.
Oh, you know about David Gray?
Huh?
David was. You're talking about the coach who was all pro. Is that what you're talking about? Or,
Yeah, the coach. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
coach.
yeah.
He trained up Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. He trained those guys.
And Cam Chancellor, man, ain't nobody ever gonna forget him. Good God. Whew. That
Can't
he was
forget
the
him
leader of
as
the
he
boom by
almost
himself.
You can't forget him as he knocked Brandon Davis dick in the dust.
You know, how long do we have to hear from Hawks fans about Cam almost killing Vernon Davis?
Man, forever.
I got so tired of that.
I can't lie. But
Vernon, I've never seen Vernon get hit that hard. Oh, did he get lit up?
see, Rambo,
Whew.
funny thing about Cam Chancellor, everybody was down on him when he come to the league, talking about he was too short. But
Shit, man.
Jared Gray put his hands on him. You know Jared Gray, he played with John Lynch.
The thing is, with Cam,
Yeah.
somebody thought Cam
Yeah.
was small. I didn't think he was that little. Cam
Yeah,
Chancellor,
everybody was talking about how small he was.
really? Because I thought,
They didn't think
Well,
he was gonna be that good enough.
man, ask Vernon Davis about him. You know, Cam lit a lot of people up like that, and also he was unblockable. So if we got who do we have that is a ball of clay that could be molded into a modern day Chancellor?
And then I think he had his input on Carlos Rogers too. Yeah.
Really?
Man, he trained some of the most best DBs in the NFL, Rambo.
You know, you're getting me all pumped up about him now. Okay.
I'm telling you, Rambo, he trained some of the best DBs that ever came to the NFL, Rambo. Jair Alexander, he trained him too.
Raheem Morris is the one who fetched him too. He wanted him too. So, Raheem may be the one who carries him around with him all the time. He had him in Atlanta too.
Rambo.
Oh, filthy casual.
Watch how many takeaways we have this year, Rambo. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch how many takeaways we have this year.
It's noted. But listen, check this out. I said, who do we have that we can mold into a Cam Chancellor? And Filthy Casual puts up Mustafa. You know what? He could make something out of Mustafa. Mustafa's got that natural speed and he hits like a rock.
Ronbo, I was going to tell you that Mustafa, Ronaldo Green, and Marquis Singer, watch how he had these bars. Look what Steve,
You left up the stout out.
did for Guillermo of the North. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
You know-
this DB coach right here, he's the man, Ronbo.
Okay, you know what? I wasn't thinking about him. I just saw his name and rolling, and I just kept talking about, this is good. I wonder if does everybody know about this guy? I didn't know anything about him. Oh.
I know. Ronbo.
Thanks for enlightenment.
He played for the Longhorns, and he was in the Hall of Fame, in College Hall of Fame for the Longhorns, Ronbo. That's how good he was, Ronbo.
Well, one more thing to look forward to in the weeks and months ahead. Hey, before we go, before we run out of time, who you got? Any love interest going on in free agency for you?
I take Jalen. I'll take Jalen.
Jalen.
He's the edge rush from Phillips, Jalen Phillips. The edge rush. He ain't between 6 years old, Ronbo. He ain't gonna cost you that much.
Wait, is he coming off his rookie contract?
From the Eagles.
Oh.
Yeah, from the Eagles, yeah. He's gonna be cheap.
The Eagles are letting him walk?
He got a high motor, Ronbo. Look at that. He playing behind a lot of edge rushers, Ronbo.
Yeah, see, you gotta be concerned about that. Was he that good because of the front line in front of him, or is he individually just that good?
He's just that good, Ronbo. He got a high motor, Ronbo.
Yeah, that's why I like Crosby. I like guys who look like, even after the game's over, they're still ready to go. Yeah.
Ronbo, they came out today and told you what they want from Maxx Crosby. Ain't no way, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know.
They came out
First
today,
round
they
pick.
said they want for him.
Yeah, first round pick is a minimum.
Two first round picks in a stellar player.
He's 29 years old, Mark Davis. They're not serious about getting rid of him then if they stick to that deal. We got to go, fam.
Exactly. They came out today.
I know. I saw that 15 minutes before I came in. We got to go, fam.
Two first round picks in a stellar player.
I know, 29 years old. We got to go, fam. I will see you Friday, Anthony. Thanks for the Jerry Gray info, too.
Jerry Gray.
Yes.
Look him up. Google him. You can Google him.
I've heard enough already. I'll see you Friday, Anthony.
You know Ronbo, because your boy know.
Thank you. Night, fam.
Appreciate you, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, Mike, Anthony. Hey, yo, Michael, come on in, man.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you doing tonight, buddy? I know 2 more days, and we got baseball first game Friday.
Baseball?
Dodgers play Friday, so I'll be watching a little bit of that. Yeah, preseason starts Friday.
Preseason baseball.
It starts Friday.
They haven't even went to camp yet.
Starts Friday.
You mean spring camp?
It's March 26th or 27th is the first game of the season, so we'll get to baseball quick, guys. Dodgers baseball will start quick.
Oh, Michael, baseball starts in March?
March 26th or 27th. Yep, they started early. Yes.
Okay.
Thursday, that Thursday, yeah. And then they get,
Michael, you know what, though? It doesn't matter because the Dodgers have stacked up another. You know what? The Dodgers.
Maybe you just give them a World Series ring when they start the season. They got so much talent. They got all
the Dodgers.
Position.
They just added another blue chip player, and Dodgers started to make this. It's kind of
That's
boring.
What the 49ers need to do. The 49ers need to follow the Dodgers' footsteps and start.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
That's what the 49ers need to do is start looking at what the Dodgers are doing and start building their own little dynasty. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why Jed's spreading getting money in and getting other people to help own the team so we can overspend.
Yeah.
So, but Mike.
But no, I mean,
Mike, what about free agency? What are you thinking?
Free agency, I want to build a line. I got to get our offensive line built. I mean, the center from Baltimore is great. Yes, that's not bad. I'm going for him. I would go for him. The guy from the Raiders. That's I don't know, man. That's asking for a lot. 2 first-round draft picks and a player.
I know. Well, it's not going to happen. If
No.
they stick to that,
I
it's
would
not
go
going to
Chubb.
happen.
How about we just go after Chubb? We get the Chubb guy from Miami.
Yeah.
We can get him. At least I could deal with him. Because what happened? You get Max, and what happened? You get certain. He missed a couple of games, or if he misses a lot.
And with all that salary.
That's what I'm afraid of. Yes, salary, and then what happens if he does the Boza thing? Get out. You know what I mean? Gets hurt. You know what I mean? That's what I worry about. Guys like him, big name like that, I worried.
Yeah. Well, you should. It's a lot. You
think
got
of
to
that.
pay for him, and the Raiders will have gotten over on us.
Yeah, and then with JJ, we'll give him what we can afford, and if he wants more, tell him, well, here, I'll give you a plane ticket. Go join Tennessee. Because there's rumors. My friend said that he was talking to the quarterback for Tennessee and saying that he wants to play for them
or the Panthers. I mean, it's suggested that he should go to the Panthers, and then of course he could go to Tennessee because that's where he's from.
Well, I tell you this: if you go to Carolina, they could be tough. They could be dangerous. Go to Carolina because they got a team that, you know what I mean?
And
they got a good team, young team,
and that defense is very dangerous. Throw the ball. If you keep throwing the ball on Carolina, you're guaranteed to get picked.
Oh yeah,
guaranteed.
that's the Rams. That's Matthew Pickle Stafford. Pickle Stafford. He learned it.
How about us?
Pick 6 Stafford. Yeah, Pick 6 Stafford's going to be the new shirt selling Inglewood.
Oh
yeah.
Because the thing is, Brock got picked 3 times. Wasn't it back to back?
But none of them scored, right? There's 3. No. Look with the Rams.
Good.
Rams
but
did it. Pick 6. Yep.
Point is, don't throw on the Panthers.
Don't throw it. No, run it or throw it or do. Yeah, don't throw it that way. If you know the guy's gonna pick it off, don't throw it that way. You're giving, don't. You're gonna learn from 1 or 2 mistakes. Don't do that again. They tell you don't. You know what I mean? Don't throw it at the same spot all the time.
I want to get one of their cornerbacks on our team. Is what I want.
Is any of them a free agent? Ronbo, is any of them a free agent or no?
I don't know. I need to check the list. I doubt it. If I'm the owner, they don't get to leave.
No, I doubt. I think they're there another year or 2. I don't think. Yeah.
Michael, wide receivers. Anything appeal to you that you think that we might be able to pull in preseason?
For preseason for receiver, well, forget about Debo. Forget about Tyreek Hill because Tyreek is, that'd be like a Debo. That's like I'll let the Colt receiver. He's not bad. Or
Alec,
the other guy you're talking about tonight. I don't like that. Look at the other guy I like. Who was the other receiver from the Colts that you're talking about? It was real tall. Number 11. He looks good.
Alec is the long, tall guy that was just brutal last year.
Yeah.
Who's their other one?
He's good.
Yeah.
It was another guy you were talking about tonight, Ronbo, a receiver that's supposed to be good for the Colts.
No. Alec's the only guy I know that I'd be interested in the Colts. Somebody else, Ellis did mention a couple of the guys. That wasn't me.
Yeah, no, Ellis. Like I told Nikita, my dream, I love to see Ellis' son come.
What's his name out of Tampa Bay?
Yes. Yeah. Orton. Oh, the tight end. He's good.
No,
that tight end's not that bad for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, the
wide receiver. You got Evans, and you got somebody else that's good. Yes.
Hey, Archangel says, bring in A.J. Brown. You know what's really funny? A.J. Brown has been mentioned. People have put scenarios together.
Been mentioned.
And trade B.A. for A.J.
I told that to Nikita about that. But you know what I told Nikita? I'd love to see in the later round. I'd love to just draft Ellis' son as a receiver. That'd be the dream. Bring him to the Niners, baby. I would love that. I'd love to see Ellis' son go play for the 49ers. I think he'd do good. I think he'd do good in San Francisco. I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he's gonna. Trust me, Dad would be at the game watching him. Mom and Dad would be sitting there. Ellis would be watching. Oh yeah, he'd be at the game every week.
But Michael, the sad thing is, bringing A.J. Brown in would be
A.J. Brown. Yeah, that's a diva.
Awesome. The thing is, he could play.
Yeah. If he didn't have the hot head problems and he was normal,
strong.
Yeah.
So you can't guard him.
He's good. But my dream receiver, Jacksonville receiver. That's the guy I would like to get, the Jacksonville receiver. Jacksonville guy, Thomas or whatever that guy is for Jacksonville.
I didn't pay much attention to Jacksonville. I was trying to understand why they're doing so well.
Wolfie likes him. Wolfie said that'd be a good trade or a free agent pickup, whatever. No, Wolfie said something about the Jaguars receiver. Go after him.
Well, is he available?
I don't know if we say if it's a trade or if it's a free agent. I don't know. You gotta look that up, guys. Is he a
the
free
thing.
agent or is it a trade?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't
I
really
don't
get.
know. Wolfie was
if
talking
he's
about
good,
it today.
Yeah, because if he's good, he's not.
Good.
You just
He's
can't go get him.
excellent.
Well, I mean, you can't go
No, he's
get him
excellent.
because if I'm the owner,
No,
you're
but maybe
not
he'll-
getting him.
Yes.
Anyway,
Maybe you trade
Michael,
him to Jacksonville. All right,
we gotta
Rumble.
go, Phil.
So I'll see you one
I'm looking for you Friday. All right.
Friday. That's right. Baseball, guys. You can watch your Dodgers Friday. Get Rumble. Good luck.
Baseball.
All right, Rumble. You have a good night. I'll tell Nikita and say hello. Nikita's birthday is the 27th. She'll be 28 this year.
Of next
Her birthday
week?
is February 27th.
Oh,
Yep, she'll
God.
be
Okay.
28.
We'll be back for that.
Yeah, well, I'll let
All
you
right.
know. When we get close to that day, we'll make sure.
Have a great night, Michael.
I'll make sure, Rumble.
All right.
You too, Rumble. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Shout out to Ellis. She loves you.
Tony, ATL. Tony. Tony.
Ronbo,
Ah,
good evening.
good. Tony, I just wanted to thank you in person for the number you did on Ramilia. Middle of the night, man. I was sitting there looking through and Tony's laying down the history of the Shams. And you know how he is. Rudy, well, when the salary cap got put into place.
Ronbo, I had forgotten about that 75 season, the 75 Cowboys. Like I said, that four defensive players all retired after that 74 season when they didn't make the playoffs. 2 of them Hall of Famers. And then that had to be Tom Landry's greatest coaching job. 12 rookies on that team. Back then it wasn't 48 players. It was probably like about 42 back then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, rosters, they weren't that big, huh? But what's really funny, though?
And the Rams were overwhelming favorites. They were at home, and Roger Staubach put 37 on there.
And that's why whenever time Rudy does that, what are you fucking? Oops! I said, have you lost your mind? Well, the reason why
And remember,
the salary
they didn't have
cap
a running game. This was 2 years before Tony Dorsett. They didn't even have a running game, and they went to the Super Bowl.
And the Shams were like anybody else back then. They had the same amount of money as everybody else, had nothing to do with the cap. They had a full roster. They just lost. And
great
and
players, Lawrence McCutcheon.
Yeah.
Pat Hayden was the quarterback, running back Lawrence McCutcheon. The great Merlin Olsen was on that 75 team. They had a lot of great players.
Hey, that was the era of the fearsome foursome. So, don't give me no crap about the salary. The only reason you guys did so well is because of the salary cap. Oh, well, what about you? We didn't have any more salary cap than you did earlier. So what are you talking about? Oh. Anybody can spend as much money as they wanted
Matthew
to.
Stafford will be on the decline. You saw it toward the end of the year against us with 3 picks, against Carolina with 2 picks at the end of the year. He will be on the decline. I know he won MVP, blah, blah, blah. That's what he done early in the year. Watch what happens next year.
The thing is, if they don't run the ball, see, Stafford has been only as good as he is now for a long time. The reason why they did well for a minute is McVay stopped depending on Stafford to carry the offense by itself, and they start running the ball. And when they did that, that's why I said, you guys talk about McVay being the king of the Shanahan system. Excuse me. Guy says, all McVay did is add more aerial attack to it. Okay, well, look what happened. What happened when he started running the ball? What happened?
The running back.
Yeah, you can be throwing the ball out there like that. Go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
Pick 6.
Well, Ronbo, as
what was the record that year? 11.
Free agency.
Who?
I told the people in my Falcons chat, forget about it. I don't want to hear it. Tyreek Hill. I said, I do not want Ghetto Man coming to Atlanta. Ronbo, there's too many strip clubs, too much temptation for him to get in trouble in Atlanta. Let him go somewhere else.
You cannot. You know what? Tyreek Hill, I was done with him because he doesn't have good sense when it comes. If you're getting stopped by the police, don't make a scene. Remember the scene with his frosted windows and a cop walks up, taps on the window light, and Tyreek go peek out through the top. I mean, you don't antagonize the goddamn cop. Just cooperate.
He got all them problems with his baby mama and all this drama and the baby mama's mama. And they're trying to control his money and his back. And we don't want that in Atlanta. I remember Patrick Mahomes, what was it, 2018? We played Kansas City in preseason. And Patrick Mahomes threw a 75-yard laser to Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He caught it and ran it in for a touchdown, Ronbo.
Uh-huh.
You know what he did when he got in the end zone? This game was in Atlanta, too. You know what he did?
What? Can't remember.
His celebration, after he scored, he went in the right corner of the end zone, turned his back to the crowd, and twerked like a stripper.
Oh, I remember that.
Hell no, I remember that.
I blacked that out. That was so disgusting.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill's also that guy that was suspected of breaking his baby's arm. Well, I was done with him right there.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Man, you did that? And he acted like he didn't do it. I said, you know what, dude, that is the lowest of low. Somebody should have hit you in the head with a baseball bat. That is way below low.
Yeah, somebody ought to do the same thing to him. See how it feels. But Ronbo, I'll tell you who I do want from that Miami squad that because they're gonna release two. I want Bradley Chubb, the outside linebacker edge. I would love to sign him.
Why is Miami letting him go?
They starting over with the new coaching staff, cutting costs. They just doing a reset and a reload. They starting over.
Because I can understand getting rid of Hill. Hill's going to be expensive. He's not going to be able to play for God knows how long. So,
he's going to have to come down on what he wants with any team, though. He's going to have to come down on that because of the injury now. He's going to have to, like, if he wants 18, well, they might pay you 13. I wouldn't even pay him that. I don't want him in Atlanta. Nope.
Yeah. In fact, if he gets desperate, and who do you think is going to sign him? The Shams might, because the Shams are still licking their wounds and feeling sorry for themselves because they flat out blew it in this last NFC season.
And Devontae Adams ain't coming back to the Rams, from what I'm hearing.
What?
He might, but I've been hearing he might not. I messed with Rudy. I said, yeah, he can go work for Taco Bell full time doing those commercials for Taco Bell.
He does a good job on those too. I like his Taco Bell.
He did do a good job with those.
That look on his
Taco
face.
Bell in his house.
He acts that out really good. You know what though? Okay,
he does.
So that means they really will be looking for a wide receiver.
And I found out too, I was very disturbed at this, that Cincinnati is going to try to franchise Trey Hendrickson. That's messed up. And that the Cowboys can franchise Pickens. I didn't know that. I didn't think they could because of the 1 year. That'd be messed up if they franchise Pickens, boy.
No,
he'll be a prisoner.
I like that because you know what? Pickens will be his lips stuck out all season. Remember this season they did that to what's his name with the Bengals? T. Hill. Hill.
Yeah, I remember.
Had a so-so year, didn't he? You can't piss players off and expect them to play 100% for you. And then what are you going to do? Call him up after the game?
I just feel bad for Trey Hendrickson. They just need to let him go, man.
Right.
They're going to do that to him. Not now. He's getting ready to leave. You don't want him, and now we're going to franchise him. I hope they franchise him and trade him. And I think we should do that with Kyle Pitts, like a sign and trade. Slap the tag, pay him at the highest salary, and then I think we should offer we want a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick.
Or
Kyle Pitts.
Or you keep him anyway and you're still good to go. So that is smart. Because Pitts
but if we don't franchise him and we lose in the free agency, we get a compensatory 3rd round pick. So we still win that way.
Oh wait, but here you go, Tony. This is for you and me. Facts from the Ramilia, man. Facts for Ronbo and Confused Tony. The Rams owner passed away in '79. The Rams went to the Super Bowl. He was building a perennial division winner and Super Bowl contender. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but that's the way life is. So.
Yeah, Carol Rosenblum died, and Georgia Rosenblum Frontieri took over.
Yeah, well,
I remember that.
She should have went out and got another GM or something, See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Rudy, he gives excuses, but he won't accept any from anybody else. Our team was just down to few 5, 6 players and youngsters. Rudy still runs up to him. Yeah, man, put the belt to that. You suck. You friggin' suck. Would you have done that had we had all our players? No.
What's your excuse for us getting 3 interceptions off of you guys? One of them a pick 6, a second one almost being a pick 6. If a rookie hadn't stepped out of bounds, and we had 5 sacks on Stafford. What's your excuse for that? Y'all supposed to be all that.
He's always talking. They got one trophy that they lucked out and got. They bought that trophy to begin with. And the 49ers, just like they did, gave them that NFCCG with stupid mistakes. So you know what? He become going in and he gets to play the Bengals. If it wasn't
for a dropped interception by your defensive back, they wouldn't even have went to that Super Bowl.
Clowns. Anyway, Tony, I'm going to come back on Friday and let's continue. Hey, keep bringing that stuff, that content, working Rudy's butt. I loved it. Work his butt. Yes.
We gave him a serious history lesson. All facts. A young Cowboy team with 12 rookies comes to Los Angeles, and the Rams only scored 7 points, 37-7.
Tony, we gotta go. I'll see you Friday though. All right.
All right, sir. Take care. I'm just looking at this free agent wire, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah, we still talk about free agency for sure. All right. Have a great night.
All right. Take care, sir.
All right, Tony. You too. Night. Boom, 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 boom. I love LA. I love LA. Hey, fam, you know what? Really next season, gotta be healthy at week 1. Because you know the 49ers cannot wait. You know? I mean, how many players do we have out? I don't even want to talk about it, but we had too many out. Oh, they took advantage of that, didn't they? Ran the score up on us and everything else. Oh, you sucks are going to pay for that. Oh, and you know, if they're going to be fired up for any game all season long, it's going to be that one. And then, smell ya. Boy, we're going to have a conversation that day. Fam, thank you for the I will see you Friday. Please subscribe. We're going to have a great time all season long. We don't leave. I'll see you Friday. A Niners! Bring on 2026.